What's up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dan. Today I'm going to be looking at Fire Emblem Warriors, which is the latest Musou game from Koei Tecmo to make its way to a Nintendo platform. If you're familiar with the Samurai and Dynasty Warriors games, then you'll have a fair idea of what to expect from this title. And much like Hyrule Warriors did with the Zelda franchise, blending it seamlessly with the Warriors style of game, Fire Emblem Warriors does just that. Taking all the well-known characters and locations, throwing in some new ones, mixing it all together and tying it all up with a very, let's say, forgettable story. But let's be honest, does anyone really play these games for the story? Real enjoyment of these titles comes from the hack and slash action, mowing down hundreds, and I mean hundreds of enemies, and just feeling like an unstoppable powerhouse, whilst unleashing special attacks which fill up the screen and clears your path to your next set of victims. Whilst Hyrule Warriors was a fun experience, it did become fairly repetitive in doing the same things mission after mission. That's not to say Fire Emblem Warriors solves that completely, but with it being Fire Emblem, Team Ninja have gone to much effort to make it feel like it's staying true to its roots in some way, and that's where the tactical elements come in. Before you start a mission, you're able to command your playable characters around the field to attack enemies or move to a certain position. This can also be done on the fly by pressing the pause button during the mission, and you're able to swap between the different characters as and when you want. As well as this, the weapon triangle, rock paper scissors element plays a role, with a particular weapon being more effective or less effective depending on the enemy you're attacking. This all adds a basic layer of strategy, and I found myself in later levels really having to think about what characters I moved where and who I needed them to fight. The character level up system has also been tweaked, so there's lots of things to unlock for each character, from attack to defense, and that's before you even get to the weaponry, which has its own system. My biggest gripe with Fire Emblem Warriors comes from the locations, which can all seem a little bland and generic. Unlike Hyrule Warriors, which had bright, diverse locales with different feels, this seems like it could have been a little bit better. That being said, the character designs are beautifully done, and there is DLC on the way with more missions and characters to come, so perhaps there will be some more diverse locations. Fire Emblem Warriors takes the fun of Hyrule Warriors and adds a strategy element of Fire Emblem to it. It's a blast to play, and if you enjoy this style of hack and slash action, then it's definitely a worthy addition to your Switch's library. Fire Emblem Warriors is available now on the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo 3DS, so make sure you check it out. And see you next time.